of one game rolling through this entire group stage, losing only to Warriors Gaming Unity in one game, and it was a very difficult game for Warriors Gaming Unity as well. In a game where Faceless picked probably one of the most arguably, I guess, worst heroes in the game with the PL, but I don't know, Trent. It was
not holding anything back. I like it. Just say it. Say
I mean, yeah. I mean, there's.
Tell me what you really think.
Well, that's the conclusion we came to. I don't really,
Didn't look too hot.
No, I mean, and it was just. I mean, we talked about it for the amount of time that he farmed, which was pretty much all game, and the amount of damage he did at the end of the game, which was 12,000. And by the way, the other core on their team, Jabs, who was playing the Shadow Fiend, did 31,000 damage. It's just, it doesn't seem great. And this is no offense to Black. It is no offense to their team. Black obviously did an amazing job at the first game of that series with Anti-Mage. I feel like the hero is not in a very good place right. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. The last game of the day. It's like 7 in the morning.
No, I liked it. I thought it was I thought you were doing well.
I've been up all night, so I'm a little, perhaps crabby, if you will. Something along those lines. I blame Slacks. But Trent, you've made it all that much better by being here with me.
Oh, well, you know me. I try. I went to bed nice and early. Okay, it wasn't that early, actually. But I'm here, and that's what matters. Young Minds.
You are.
They're here with their combination. Now, Game 2 versus Warriors Gaming. They won a game. They took it. And again, it was this slider lifestealer. They wound up with the puck. And Carl was kind of this like puck god. Looked pretty sick. So
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. At the very least, they got this combo going. We'll see if they can be a little bit more aggressive with their slider than with a Morphling.
You're hyping it up, man. I half expect to see it here unless Faceless bans it out. Faceless goes for the Rubik and the Earth Spirit this time around, which should be interesting. Earth Spirit is a hero that I look forward to seeing. I think it's pretty popular right now. And Young Minds has determined that perhaps the Tusk is more important to ban than the Earth Spirit. And, of course, they go for the Magnets. They go for the Ice Timber Saw. Again, it's like, here's the problem, Trent. I feel like there's such a wide variety, a wide diversity in their hero pool that Faceless have that no matter what you ban, it feels like there's always something else that you have to give away. So it just comes down to what do we want to play against, what don't we want to play against type of thing for Young Minds. And also what are the best matchups for the heroes they have currently.
Reserve time.
Yeah, I have to say the Tusk ban. That's a good sign for the hero, at least in terms of the meta.
Yes.
Kind of crazy you'd rather hand over an Earth Spirit. I find that very surprising.
I think it's one of those 6 and 1 half dozen in the other type thing.
Yeah. No thanks. I will take neither, please and thank you.
The Underlord ban.
That's another hero that, I don't know. He's still good.
Yeah, but was he worth the ban is the question. I would say probably not, but maybe they didn't want to play with it, and I understand.
It's like, on the one hand, it's kind of surprising because he can be like food for a Lifestealer because it was like high HP and stuff, but on the other hand, the Atrophy Aura is still pretty obnoxious for all heroes, even though Lifestealer builds like mostly plus damage, so it wouldn't affect him too much.
Still, Faceless now, they're getting into their third pick here. Kirito did have a very, very solid game on the slaughter with the Slithering Crushes he was able to hit. So for those of you that are just joining us for game number 2, to give you a quick recap of game number 1, it was 80% a stomp, 20% some gooning, 10% gooning around from Faceless, 10% some real solid team play from Young Minds that got them the kills. And if they were more even with Faceless, it would be a much closer game. But they just kind of got outlaned. The positioning was very good for Faceless. They had a lot of kills early on. I think Young Minds, excuse me, Jesus. Young Minds showed some promise, I think, in a lot of the later engagements, but it really just wasn't enough. So Young Minds looking to get back to even the series up 1-1, and now they have to do so against Faceless's Centaur Warrunner.
There you go. Again, time with the hero pool. He'll play anything in that off lane, it seems, assuming this does go to Ice. Again, we have seen our safe lane Centaurs. We've seen our mid Centaurs, but
what would be the craziest thing for Ice to play in the off lane? I feel like there's a lot of those. But
I think if he tried that PL thing again, that off lane PL that he was trying.
Yeah.
The hero first got changed. That would be pretty. That was back when I still streamed on Twitch. Good days. That was some god tier streaming.
Yeah.
He was the man. But that's gone now. Those days are over.
Vengeful Spirit stolen up by Young Minds. No core Venge for Black anymore.
No, not a very surprising trio. Venge, Lifestealer, Slardar. They've seen some games together.
They certainly have. The minus armor combination between the Slaughter and the Vengeful Spirit's pretty nice.
They did turn their slider
5
into a
seconds
core
remaining.
as well when they played that game. It was the full out position 3. Didn't even get too much help in
Reserve
lane. It was
time.
all backed up by a silencer to help them initiate and stuff. So with the center Warrunner on the other team, silencer could actually do quite a bit of work for Young Minds.
This. Ooh, I like this.
Radiant
The Invoker
team
from Nana earlier for Warriors Giving Unity was very well played, and I kind of looking forward to see how this is.
Yeah, not picking it up too much lately.
Let me ask you a question, because I have it again. I've not seen too much of the Faceless games. I know Black
10
has an
seconds
Invoker.
remaining.
He is an
He
Invoker
does.
player if he wants to be. Is Jabs the one that plays this primarily though for Faceless?
Last game I saw it was
Dire
Jabs.
team
Okay.
back.
So
Which
I
I figured, but
Black also goes support Pudge sometimes too. So you know,
Yes.
I'm sure anything's possible,
Ooh,
right?
maybe
Like the
we'll
guy's
see
definitely
that.
done his safe lane
I mean,
invokers and stuff
he's
too.
probably
but-
not gonna go support. But I want to see it. I want to see him go the like one position Pudge into like a
10
support Pudge later
seconds remaining.
down the road, like where he starts out getting the form like he did the other game.
5 seconds
Or roll.
remaining.
But it's not going to happen this game. However, I'm excited enough to A, see the Invoker, and then B,
Reserve time.
the puck that you have touted pretty
Yeah.
highly is coming out for Young Minds.
This is the game where he'll go like 0-9 or something. But yeah, no, he looked damn fine on this hero yesterday. There's no denying that. He's got an
Damn
okay game
fine.
for it. Worry about that Earth Spirit Silence. It could be tricky, but he dodged out a hell of a lot of them yesterday. So I have faith. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's going to be. I have I'm high expectations now that you've brought this up, but I think that they with the lineup they have, Dream Coil, Slithering Crush, lots of right click damage from the Lifestealer, armor reduction aplenty. I think they have the ability to
Radiant team
easily
back.
take some of these team fights. They will have to deal with Stampedes against this Dream Coil,
Radiant
against some of
team
this
pick.
initiation. Not only that, but there's plenty of disengage from Earth Spirit, from the Invoker. There's a lot of counter initiation from a lot of these heroes. So Young Minds have to be prepared and try to find the best angles into these team fights.
Well,
10
you
seconds
say that. I
remaining.
wonder if then they'll just go right back for the silencer. I don't know. I mean, it won them that game.
Yeah, that would
I
be.
could
seconds
see
remaining.
why it worked. They just globaled every time. It would stop the escapes. It would stop Center Warrunner from
Reserve
just
time.
helping by popping it across the map. At the same time, that doesn't do that much against Lifestealer such or Puck initiations because Puck just going to Dream Coil you, so you can't run away. And generally, you die during the actual crush itself against Lifestealer Slardar. So maybe they can find themselves a better position for it to help out.
They do have 2 minutes to decide what they want, in fact. So they've got a long time to work with. Whereas Faceless has 30 seconds. And what are they looking for? Almost certainly their one position. As I said, it's more than likely to play that Centaur Warrunner. Hey, that's what we pay you. It's the big bucks for, Trent. You got the big money for that.
To watch games.
To watch Dota
yesterday.
2, yes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to give you a compliment, my friend.
Thank you. I know, but
It's not
Yeah,
coming out
it's,
right because it's like 8 in the morning. So.
okay. It's it makes sense though, right? You know, they won their game.
10
It,
seconds
it has good
remaining.
synergy with their heroes. You can see at least a little bit of help up against the Centaur
5
Warrunner.
seconds
And they
remaining.
just maybe couldn't find a better position for it. Didn't think that they needed any aggression in the mid lane or anything.
Wow, the Black Terrorblade. All right.
Okay.
See how this
Kind of
goes.
risky. High armor for sure versus this like Slardar, Lifestealer, and all that stuff. But at the same time, if he gets jumped by Puck, kind of scary in the early game. Those first couple rotations from the Puck go well. He doesn't have any defensive hero to help him, and the high magic burst can eliminate his very small HP pool.
Yes. I'm excited to see how this goes. This is one of those games. It feels like this should be so much better for Young Minds. I feel like there's less of a potential to just get run over by Faceless in this game off of the heroes they have, like the Invoker for that matter. But who really
Yeah.
knows, man? I mean, I'm ready to see it, but I have no idea where this is going to go.
If I was gonna see them get walked over again, I'd probably look towards the
Prepare for
Slardar
battle.
and how his lane's gonna go. Like, wow, you even bought laning items. Bold man.
Oh, yeah?
I will say that, because I don't think he's gonna get any help up top, is he? And he's gonna try and lane versus TV. That sounds scary. I guess perhaps because the Earth Spirit, you're assuming that he'll be roaming around, so it'll just be a dual lane. So, if you can survive that first metamorphosis, then you can at least hang around in the lane as a Slardar.
It's going to be tough. Nuts playing the Rubik. No, I have to say, not that I should be shocked about this, but Nuts has had a fantastic day. All 3 games that he's played. Like, outstanding. which should come as no surprise to anybody.
Yeah, that's fair. But the Crystal Maiden, the Disruptor game.
30
The
seconds.
Disruptor
pretty
game
hot.
especially, I think, was pretty great. What did he play in the game they lost? Was it Rubik? No.
I don't remember.
I can't remember either.
It was. Wait, didn't they lose? Oh wait, no, that was the other game.
Now you got me second guessing myself.
Oh, the Lion. That's what it was.
Ah.
Yeah, because they were trying to. Yeah, we were thinking about like it was like a really
He
early
still
Lion
played
pick,
really
too.
good in that game.
Yeah.
The battle begins.
Kirito, I think, has spotted out XY heading up to the high ground. Ice is one ballsy man. That's all.
I think
this
he
is
only
ridiculous.
plays heroes with taunts.
This is
I don't-
crazy.
Like,
Look at
I don't
what
think
he's
he
doing.
would play if it didn't have one.
There's 3 heroes chasing him top lane. He might actually, he jukes them to the north. They actually don't find him. He gets the creep wave. He's dying to the tower right now. We're 26 seconds into the game. He's sitting at about 70 HP.
More like, how
What?
did he even get up here? Like,
But why top?
he's just being a goon, I guess.
I guess so.
Well, it's
This is
gonna
the
work.
strangest- They're
for
gonna
a
go
level
ahead
1
and go
kill.
for a stomp. They have the metamorphosis. Nuts has already used telekinesis. Risen. Got a salve and a fairy fire, so Slithering Crush will go. And I think he actually is gonna live.
Oh, the
Yeah.
fairy fire!
35 HP. The salve coming in after.
I
So-
thought they would run that down. Okay, so I guess the whole idea here being level 1 kill, Earth Spirit not going to be as useful as the Centaurs. They just try and get a little bit cutesy there.
You're not wrong. Rolling Boulder, Kirito makes him run right into the Vengeful Spirit, but XY is more than fine underneath the tower. They will use the Silencer to come in and do some damage.
I know we had a support Centaur Warrunner the other day. I think it was in DAC Europe where it was ran. Not sure who it was. I want to say it was Cloud9, but I didn't actually see the game. I just heard about it.
But the thing is, this is Ice,
Wiz?
Ice. Oh my! He's gonna use
The
the.
shrine?
He's got the Arcane Curse. The Shrine will keep him up and alive, however, and in fact, he's back to full health pretty much. So it was so close. The Arcane Curse just came off cooldown when the Shrine was popped. Ugh.
Well, so still 0-0. Meanwhile, back up top, Risen's managed to find himself 1 CS, and as we said, he survived the first Metamorphosis. That's the big moment for yourself. Is a
Now,
Slider
can
in
he-
the off lane?
Can he get farm? Is the question.
Hey, man. You gotta try and tangle with Black. Certainly not going to be easy, but he can use his crushes like this. It's only a Rubik nearby. In fact, he's
Yeah.
gone.
Well, Risen, though, is out of mana now, and he has no regen for his mana, and Black has still 6 tangos in his salve ready. Meanwhile, mid lane, there's the rotation. Wiz gets the kill onto Ice bottom. Carl getting chased down. Phase shift gone. Lose Zero back up, but the Fade Bolt comes through. I believe the Cold Snap just came out as well, and that's what provided the kill. Down bottom, they're looking for Fred. Ice is back up and alive, but Fred has his Rage ready to go, and there's some supports to help him out on top of all of that.
All right. Nice stuff by Wiz, the -2. Ice getting dumber by the second.
Sensor's not already. It's not a very smart person to begin
No.
with.
I don't know, like, what's on his head. It's kind of ugly.
I think I have this, yeah. I don't know what that is. It's something, but...
Freaky looking. It is intimidating, I'll give him that, but...
Yeah. Anyway, Knight's the last hits coming out for the
Look at
Terrorblade.
Risen top.
Yeah.
Metamorphosis time
Slithering,
again.
Crush will go, but Nuts is here. Telekinesis, Fade Bolt already going, and Risen, no mana for TP. He does have 4 stick charges. He will use them. He'll go for the TP, but it's not going to be successful, as he will go down to Black.
Sure, this isn't too surprising to his team. They certainly... I mean, he should have died twice by now, to be honest, so... He's not doing too bad. 1 out of 2 ain't bad.
Jabs, by the way, going Quas Exhort, which not that surprising. About even with the puck. He has more denies. So it's pretty even across the board. You have to remember that Young Minds did secure first blood, but there's an extra kill for Faceless, which gives the very slightest of slight advantages to Faceless. It's about a 400 gold advantage, dipping down to 600, which it's 4 minutes into the game. Again, there's not really any lead here. Pretty much even.
Oh, and Wiz will grab himself Bounty Rune. XY came in at the same time. Won't find anything. Just some punches with this Haste Rune. Orb of Venom just adding up here.
Haste Rune is pretty... Wiz is going to take some fair bit of damage. Kirito running over. Coming mid, Carl He's used his illusory orb. So the scan's going to come out. The cold snap is there. The stun is there. They have the telekinesis. Good phase shift, but it won't save his life. Waiting rift, but it's too late. So XY transitions from harass into running mid and getting a kill with relative ease.
That was just poor communication or something. Just like throwing out the orb. That was like the worst possible moment when they hasted Earth Spirit heading mid.
I don't know what
maybe he
there.
thought his supports would come on a faster angle, and he was like baiting, but...
Uh-oh. Well, they do get nuts at least. But they rotate everybody except the Lifestealer top. Everybody.
Yeah. At least Puck got the kill, so it's like somewhat worth it.
No talisman to Veil build. Puck, totally fine with that. Yeah, I was building into a Midas. He's got the Gloves of Haste, but he's still a ways away from the recipe. And we'll see if we can get there. Nuts is rotating again. Cold Snap. Illusory Orb was already used. This is the problem. Sunstrike, Illusory Orb is going to come out, and that should keep him alive. The Sunstrike narrowly missed. The Telekinesis came a little bit too late. But I think Carl is playing a very dangerous game here. He will Shrine, but he's died a lot of the times just using his Illusory Orb to farm or to push out the wave.
Top lane, they're harassing onto Black as well. He hits the Sunder. Maybe a little bit earlier than they might suspect, too.
Magic Missile going. Sunstrike not going to connect. Risen. The Sunder's available. Can he get it off? Absolutely. Kirito was not ready for it. Now they're both low. Nuts will grab the kill on the Vengeful Spirit. Risen will fall to Black.
You know they're sitting there like, who takes Sunder at 6? Like,
oh, I would say the same thing. I think we would both. We would just be like, what? Why? I mean, it worked out.
Yeah, it was great.
Trap card activated or something, I guess. Some Yu-Gi-Oh meme.
Got him.
Art of the cards.
I like it. Well, Black did it. Got him done. Top of the CS. Top of the net worth by a hefty margin at this point. 500, 600 gold down, in fact.
Not that the Lifestealer is doing too poorly himself. His Armlet is next in line after the phase, and he's got his phase done with the Lightstone added as well. Here we go. Looks like another rotation coming. However, XY is about half HP. And start taking some damages. How's Ice doing? 200 gold. Net worth a little bit lower than the Puck, but ahead of the Slaughter by at least 200. Kirito looking to get a ward up, perhaps. I don't know if he can do anything else here. Can't find a kill, I don't believe. I think he's just trying to get vision of XY so that they know that there's a gank coming. Ooh, that was kind of awkward. We ran into each other and blocked each other for a second there.
Waiting. Can find a moment, but kind of difficult. Not really much Silencer can do. They're just waiting for Ice. Still a tough ask here, but he doesn't have 6 yet.
Magic Missile, Rage, Stampede, not there as you just mentioned. Boulder Smash a little too late. Bid again, Cold Snap will go. Sunstrike, Telekinesis, they might get the combo this time. Absolutely will. Game just gets that much harder for Carl. This feels a lot like the first game where he kept getting ganked on the Ursa.
Yeah, they're doing a great job rotating in mid. Puck generally, of course, one of the more survivable mids. Not really showing off here.
Oh, Jabs.
Hit those buttons, Jabs.
Stop invoking. I don't care. It costs no mana because you're invoking the same spell, but please.
Middle tower is under attack.
I think it looks great.
All right, man. Well, let's shift the net worth graph now. About a 2,000 advantage for Faceless. Experience lead of about 2,000. So not quite the devastating lead we saw in the first 8 minutes of the last game, but it certainly is a lead. A lot of it coming through Terrorblade in that top lane.
Yeah, Black's gonna get scary soon.
Yeah, he's got a Helper Smash waiting for free line. One of the better damaging your units if you can get the off. 49 seconds, it's been a good crush. Oh, no, it's spread. Level 2 for us. When initiate. We're going to slow the gate down, I guess. Apparently, it's going on now with red bottom, Armlet. Really wants to a couple heroes top for Young Minds. The Invoker does get his Midas 9 minutes in. Rotate on Helper Smash. The efficient will lead to inevitably, I think this is tower fall on one way. shape, or form. Whether it's going to be denied or it's going to be taken by the Tearaway, you see it looks like it'll be more of...
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Oh, there we go.
This is to stay alive against the last word, and among other things, down the arrow that's going to do. So we're doing the right time to avoid that game. If the arrow comes out, he gets right down.
I believe your voice has gone a little robotic, my friend.
Has it? Uh-oh. Hello, can you hear me?
You're kind of satanic right now. I checked the in-game and it sounds like that too, so it's not just our connection.
Yeah, I just dropped frames. 211 now. How's that sound now?
Still satanic.
Hold on a second. Let me see this. Can you hear me?
You're still the demon.
Alright, yeah, that's not a good sign.
All right, GG.
Yeah, I think there's not much I can do about this at this point.
All right, no, that's fine.
Okay, good. Back. Okay.
I can make out your words.
Oh, well, then it's not great.
No, you still sound like the devil.
God.
Yeah. Human flesh.
I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. It's been fine all day. Anyway, we're just gonna have to keep going and hope for the best. I don't know why this is a thing, but apparently it is.
Hopefully it's not that output going to stream.
Well, I don't know. I can't hear it. I think it probably is.
Well, only one way to find out when chat catches up.
Yeah, I guess you're gonna have to bear with me. Hopefully it'll fix itself at some point in the near future. Maybe it's something to do with... Does it sound better now?
No, it sounded like weirder.
Well, there's not much I can do about it.
Yeah, chat is
Dire's middle tower
yeah, no, it's definitely the same sound for that too.
I don't know, man.
Well, I can try and save you guys a little bit here. Carl is infested up
Radiant's
in the mid lane. A
structures
little bit of a
are
bait maybe going on here. Still no level 6 onto Wiz, so if they get jumped, things not gonna exactly go too well for the Radiant side. XY, checking out some oh, that's so tempting to jaunt too, but it's still a Earth Spirit, so Carl not looking to hop in on that one. Still dead. Oh, mid lane, they finally went. XY jumped on and Gonzo. So there you go. Not exactly the easiest thing to do is puck when you're still blink daggerless, but they got it done that time. And now they will start pressuring in onto the tower. So jabs harass up here. Now it's coming from the back line though. There's Stampede, has the rage stolen as well. And now he's chasing down on the Fred. Oh, the golem! Oh, nice armlet toggle. Fred, a player for a moment there. Can't find the second one, though. And Black actually gets the kill with the mud golem. What a player. That Helm of Dominator going to work again. Ice will taunt himself away. And he is going deep.
Radiant structures are
Gonna find Carl. He could be in
Radiant's
trouble.
bottom tower is under attack.
Carl gives him the veil. And Ice just continues to taunt. How's it going, Mr. Obbs, man?
Not great.
Oh, yeah, no, you're still the devil. It's fine. It's okay. I got this. You're back in the Obbs slot. It's fine.
Radiant's bottom tower has
Black,
fallen.
in the meantime, all that was going on in the mid lane. Black's just like killing towers. Bottom went down, and now they'll take down bot and hand that over to XY.
Can you hear me?
Oh my God, you're totally normal now.
All right. Well, it was a USB problem, apparently.
Okay.
Thanks
All
for
right.
bearing with us. Shred, thank you for helping me out in that time of
No
need
problem.
as the poor Invoker gets obliterated, and that's actually huge because they're going to get two here. The Dreamcall stun. Fred gets a double kill. All right, we're back in it. And despite a pretty nice lead coming out for Faceless, 2 kills quickly get them back in the driver's seat for Young Minds. And we'll see how things turn.
I can't believe that was just the USB.
I don't know. I must have moved it somehow, and I swear this computer has the wonkiest USB ports. You can ask Andrew about it.
It does, actually, yeah. I've heard tales.
God, it's frustrating where I barely move, and all of a sudden the USB just doesn't work. Great. Anyways, I will spare all of the chat with my lamentations, I suppose. and we'll continue on here into the game. So at the state of the game right now, as I just talked about, it's a 4,000 net worth advantage for Faceless. The experience lead is only 2,000. The items that are coming out, what I imagine to be Echo Saber for the Lifestealer should be coming soon. What else is happening? Going Echo Saber Desolator, by the way, I think. And he's actually going to get the Oblivion Staff.
Faceless, although they look still ahead, for sure. There's no question about that. I think Black's making the right moves around the map. He's rotated out of that top safe lane. He killed all those towers down the bottom. Now they've kind of lost their jungle and the Radiant, so this will slow down the Lifestealer. It also makes it very difficult for any of your like position 4 heroes to get farmed. So like it's going to be a Midas, it looks like, or Wiz here too. Not going to be able to go into that early Helmlet Dominator that so many of our silencers like.
Soldier's fortune.
Yes. This is interesting. Have we seen a fight yet with Global Silence? I don't believe so. But we're waiting for that first big one.
No, we have not.
He got to 6. He just got to 6 not that long ago. So they're in Crush Infest out Global. There it is. And now Black in trouble. No usage of that Sunder. He's low. Can he get it off? Just barely. He makes it. And they get the kill on that poor Slaughter. Now they're going to get Kirito. They drop the Magnetized. Fred's done. Black gets a triple kill. The Magic Wand performing some magic. It wasn't even the wand. He just stayed alive. He set enough HP. He doesn't even have a wand. Just went to work somehow staying up and ready to go. Still, though, Nuts in trouble now, getting silenced up. Carl wants this kill. He'll find it. Can they get anything else done? He's running low on mana. He just used the Illusion Orb, and he didn't jaunt. He didn't jaunt through, which means he goes down. He does buy the Blank Dagger. All 5 dead. The Tier 2 tower, however, getting sieged. Now Black will go to work and hopefully try to get this down as quickly as possible. That was a somehow insane survive from Black on the Terrorblade.
I believe that's what you call a soul-crushing fight. The Radiant. That was your big moment. That was your like, okay, this is our lineup. This is our draft. This is what everything is supposed to do together. And we jump in, we kill this TV, then we just chase them down. We get a Slardar, we get a Puck. We're gonna run all over them. It's gonna be sick. And then he just like sunders you.
It was so close to being a great fight, and it just went so poorly so quickly.
You know who the real hero was?
Who?
The Frost Troll.
Oh,
or well, the Ogre Frost Mage,
Oh.
rather. I mean, sorry, I don't want to like get your race wrong here, dude, Mr. Ogre.
We've met this man
Insult you with
before.
the trolls.
We've met this man
Yeah,
before.
we have. He's had a great
He's
day
working
today.
for another man, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
Just as rich as previously, although I think the Ogre Frost Mage probably likes the Phantom Lancer more than the Terrorblade, just based on the name alone.
Well, he's a nice guy. He keeps Black in check.
Ogre Frost Mage lore aside, there is a fight looking to break out. Illusory Orb, Silence is there, so they're in Crush. See you later, Nuts. Some heroes is rotating in, but I don't know if they can do anything. XY might be dead. He does have the Rolling Boulder, which gets Dream Coiled instantly. Very nice timing. Waning Rift, so it's right now 2 dead on Faceless.
Black
Here we go. Black comes in, but the Great Stomp comes out. Double Edge. Black's still alive. Sunder's ready to go. And now Fred. He's just like, I feel like I should be getting these kills, and he's just not able to do so because of Great Sunstrike just narrowly missing Carl. Would have killed him had it hit. And even when they get an advantage, it's just not enough. Good attempt at the stomp from Ice, who's now just gooning it up.
Such a clown. He just keeps faking a stomp for no reason, then taunting.
He's just like, oh, what am I going to do? Oh, this game has had everything. It's had action, the Terrorblade sundering at the last second. It's had Nuts doing some crazy stuff.
I laughed, I cried.
My microphone issues, the Ogre Frost Mage, it's just been all.
How about an Aegis? We need a Roche kill to add into it.
USB port strikes again,
Oh,
and we will add an
cornucopia of
Aegis.
Dota. Oh, we can't get a D ward though. Oh,
Give him
Savage Iron Talon.
Get him the
Ice, ice,
Kirito.
ice.
the Wave of Terror stolen best ability in the game. Ice, see you later, buddy. Fred has used his rage. His Yaps is going to pop the Alacrity. The Global Silence will go, and XY will feed away a double kill to Fred. With more help coming in. Black and Nuts. Uh-oh, this is not looking that great. Risen misses the Slithering Crush, not needed. 3 down. Black gonna lose this Aegis. His Metamorphosis was just used. Jabs is running low on mana. Uh-oh. Faceless starting to feed some heroes away, and Black is gonna be the 5th and final death here. All 5 down. Young Minds.
Worst of all, Jab's Evoker was, his Midas was off cooldown. So I mean, that's a full loss.
No.
I mean, that's pretty much game. Wow, amazing.
That's it, man.
The comeback. This is the fight. This is what they needed. Young Minds. they're doing it. It felt like that first fight was their big chance, their opportunity, and it was going to be very difficult to find themselves a secondary opportunity, but great global silence coming from Wiz. And the way they were able to just focus down all the supporting casts first. Like, yeah, you don't kill the Invoker in the TV till the end, but you could just see they didn't really, they couldn't do that much. This Invoker doesn't have Aghanim Scepter. He doesn't have Blink Dagger yet. He's not, well, sorry, he doesn't have his bots yet, I suppose. He does have his Blink Dagger, but, he's not up with that nice trio of Blink, bots, Aghanims, where you're just casting everything and killing everyone. He can't do it all himself. He needs his friends. And they took him down first, so no control. They just couldn't offer up that damage that we're used to seeing all game.
This is kind of what it feels like. The turnaround last game when there were a couple of big fights that turned things sort of towards Young Minds' favor. It feels a lot like that, but actually way more even.
Feasible.
Feasible is probably the more correct word to use.
Like, you might actually amount this into some sort of a victory or something here, because they weren't that far behind. Only about 10K.
Actually. That's only a 5K deficit right now, and that's, well, that really is his 1 or 2 fights. Probably just one at this point, given how far they are.
And look at this. Wiz, he pushes all the way up top, gets himself some nice gold with that Midas too, and global silence back up in 10 seconds. So they're just looking to get aggressive. They're already infested up. Yeah, it's time to smoke. Time to go.
So Faceless are starting to play a bit more together. Maybe, I don't know, it just felt as if that entire Roche segment, they could have fought together a little bit better, maybe out of there quicker, just not gone for the Roche. It was a very dangerous play, I feel like, and it didn't really turn out that well for him. So now they're playing together. Ice is situated bottom. He's actually away from the team, so it's a 4 versus 5 if they do take a fight. He really wants to Aghanim Scepter.
Yeah, then it'll be like he's always in the fight. The counter global silence.
Speaking of Ags, Jabs has his now with the Blink Dagger as well. A lot of spells to be flying out. Risen is going to be getting the Shadow Blade, but he has the typical Nake's Bomb coming out and ready to go. Mule Scepter for the Rubik. That's starting to get some money.
Man, although they did win that game yesterday for Young Minds, I found this did happen quite a bit. And maybe that's just a testament to Warriors Gaming as well as Faceless, just kind of reading the situation, understanding what their opponents are trying to do. But there were a lot of times where they had a very difficult time at actually getting these ganks to work. Like, well, even finding just a single hero took so long.
I mean, you talked about the time. You said, okay, well, Global Silence is back up in 10 seconds. Surely the Faceless have an understanding of when Global Silence would be back up. Just knowing the hero. So there's probably a good chance they expect something like that to happen.
Oh, he's so close to running into the...
Oh, he runs into him. And Blink and Ghost Walk, and that's it. Gank averted.
Is he stuck in the tree, too?
He might be. Brian, like...
yeah, he was.
Carl? Dangerous play. Goes
no
into the trees, comes
here,
out. Carl knows he's being chased down as the Ghost Walk goes. Phase shifting with a Blink Dagger, lose your orb coming out. Good stun and the silence. The Global will come through. The Yule Scepter keeping him up and alive. I don't know. Waning Rift, yeah, he's so low. The Blink's up in 1. He might be able to make it out. The Boulder Smash, perfectly timed from XY. He did everything he could, and now Global Silence is down. Not only that, but they have the Centaur with the Aghanim Scepter. So it is, I think, go time here if you are Faceless, Trent.
Well, it was exciting for a moment, but if they had to keep this going, it was going to be all about just like Global, always aggressive, always going forward. Even if he lives there on the defensive option, we're probably still looking at the same opportunity right here for the side of Faceless. But now it just looks even better.
I will say,
still being dead.
And I might regret saying this, ye of little faith.
I have little faith. Midas almost back with Wiz. Could have a Force Staff soon. That would be exciting.
There is no Aegis. There's a silence. Mantis out comes out. Sunder came through already. Risen's dead. However, Brett is going to work. Still, though, Black is just trying to right-click down some other heroes. He might fall. No, maybe not. 40 HP, I suppose. I guess he just won't. And the buyback is going to come through from Risen. They will find us. The Tier 3 tower is so low. 31 HP Jabs. He's going to go ahead and break the tether as he Ghost walks up. And, yeah, so he's going to be able to blink out here momentarily if he needs to. And it looks like he doesn't. And so they lose 2. They did lose Black at the end of the fight. But they had forced to buy back. Tier 3 tower is low. Stampede will be back up in about 40 seconds. They could probably go again before Global. No, never mind. Global's back up in 36.
Well, they kept Tier 3. So they have to at least make one more push down here. Certainly not a patch to be denying a tier 3 tower. That is for certain.
Mm.
We are past that.
Slithering Crush, the Corrosive Haze, the Wave of Terror, lots of armor. Kirito, Cold Snap. Wow, jabs just blew him away. He's like, you're not getting close to me. Yes, the Slaughter can jump, but that's it. Stun coming out. That'll be up onto Carl. The puck now at about half HP. Boots of Travel has been picked. Another Slithering Crush. They want jabs. They'll find the kill. Here, though, there is more coming. XY. Boulder Smash. Good face shift. More heroes coming this time for Young Minds. Nuts is here. They have 3 heroes, so it would be a 3-on-3 fight, but I don't think they want to take it. They don't have the Terrorblade nearby. He's a little too far away. He was towards this mid lane.
That was a great grab, though. Gold goes onto the Slardar, bringing down that Invoker, and that'll help him get into that Shadow Blade. So one of the best items in this current game situation for them, where they're just trying to cut out this split push of Faceless, trying to keep getting these kills with Fred, Lifestealer bombs.
Dire's top tower
All right,
is
Carl.
under attack.
Here, Dagon. You're building next. It's time to get this last tier 1 tower, or at least that's what they're going to attempt to do. That was Waiting Rift stolen by Rubik.
Yeah, it has the Yules, but no Blink, so we can't really
Yeah,
initiate
he
here.
can't do much with it. Good Boulder Smash. The Centaur Conqueror Stomp. Good Global, however, which is going to stop this. The tier 1 tower has fallen. Global now down and expended. XY. Lotus Orb is up on him. Fade Bolt, Telekinesis. Where's the damage? They don't have Black. They just respawn with the Invoker. Rolling Boulder away from XY. He infests inside, by the way, Fred does, into Risen. Now Jab's coming in Tornado, looking to cut somebody off the path of retreat. Carl will be the prime target if they could find it, but he's already down to the low ground, back up towards the Bounty Rune area. And, well, Silence is down, though, and they don't get anything out of it again, except for the tier 1.
Yeah, I will say that in that case, though, that Global Silence was pretty clutch. That was close to being a disaster for Young Minds.
Yep. But do you just push if you're Faceless, or do you wait for the next Roshan?
I think you definitely try and get that tier 3. I mean, it's like one hit. Like, you gotta try this with no Global. Even if it just means Ice blinks up and Stampede's away in 30 seconds. I guess you could just send Terrorblade Illusions down there, too. You'd likely able to finish it. Or maybe just these Forge Spirits.
That is a max duration
Go!
rush respawn.
Go, Forge Spirits!
Here they go. No, maybe not.
Alright, I brought 4 heroes down. They know the importance.
Wow, yeah, they set themselves up for that.
I feel like Jabs is just gonna like ghost walk in there if it goes off cool. Oh, they have a sentry. They're ready for that. Exactly.
They're ready for everything.
They know that.
I think you just push as a team and kill the tower. That might be the best bet, Trent.
That sounds too straightforward. The Midas save, nice.
Good work.
All right, how many illusions we got? We got the Alpha Wolf. Got
He has
2
a Scotty, by the
illusions.
way. To throw
Can
that out
they
there.
get this tower? This is an exciting
I
battle.
mean, I think they can get a lot more than this tower right now. However, oh, yep, there it is.
Radiant's
So much for that. Slithering Crush
Oh,
comes
yeah.
out, Waiting Rift. The Veil doing some work. There's the Terror Blade. See you later, melee racks. See you later, ranged racks. No defense whatsoever.
Yeah, peace out. Like,
Later.
what a
Bye.
hero.
Yeah, well, what a hero indeed.
Drops the mic.
Hey, everybody. Okay, see you later. Bye. I took your racks. Been nice seeing you.
Well, that was Terrorblade in a nutshell.
Trying time. Get that money. Uh-oh, but here comes the counterattack to lose your orb. Carl looking to jump in. Black's nearby, but everybody else is as well.
He
Rizen's
is
like,
fearless.
no, please, no. The vehicle is dead, and so too will this Lifestealer be. Even with the global, he has a rough time getting away. Good swap back, but it's not enough. The double kill from Black. Kirito rolling bouldered up. Magnetize used, not needed. Buyback from the silencer, so too does the Lifestealer, and Black just walks high ground without Metamorphosis. I don't think he really needs it, but got Asunder. It attacks very fast.
Oh,
too.
nice Lotus.
Radiant's
Good
middle
pick up this
tower
game.
has fallen.
XY. No blink or anything, just straight Lotus.
This may very well be the end, or at least another set. Alacrity certainly is. Yeah, that is insane. Alacrity.
Black.
Pretty good.
Does Black have Mercy?
I think so. It looks like they're
Looks
back.
like he'll show some. Oh, they
Yeah.
have a tier 2. Well, that's still not Mercy.
Not enough mercy.
No. I guess he could have went Throne. So, some Mercy here from Black. That's it. Yeah, again, though, that Lotus Orb from XY, I really like that. There's a Slardar, so it's always going to be good, but even these very annoying spells from the Silencer, just constantly purging them off every 15 seconds. Good choice.
All right, well, if they get Roshan and Black has Aegis, I'm not really sure what you do. Now that you have no buyback on your Lifestealer, you have no buyback on your Silencer. Probably don't have buyback on anybody else for that matter. In fact, that's 100%. So, I don't really know where you go from here, but
Yeah, you gotta hope that maybe they're a little bit split up or something. Maybe you can catch the Invoker doing a side split push. Puck with those boss says to try and do as much as he can. And Carl here trying to get his own split push game going. I doubt they want to fight at the actual pit itself.
They're running out, which I think might not be the best idea. They're going to lose the shrine. The tier 2, I don't think they're going to fight near that either. I think
that last fight showed though that what can they do when Terrorblade's like, I can't do anything against Terrorblade when he's on his high ground. They're all sitting in behind, so they probably have a better chance out here maybe.
I don't know, man. One way or another, they've got to do something. I don't even think you can really let this Roshan go, but I don't know if they can contest it in time. This thing's going to die so fast with Alacrity. Yeah. No metamorphosis required.
No, just going to save that one. Faceless Dota. Look at this game. Shakes up. Things
certainly
even
do.
better than this morning.
Roshan has fallen to the dire.
They had a couple of goofs and gaffes there in the middle of the game, but
Oh, here we go. They might find nuts here.
oh yeah. 4 versus 5, or do you wait? I think if you're Faceless, it depends. And what, like, are they ready to give it a real go, a real college shot, or are they?
Radiant's top
I mean, they have a butterfly, and there's like no way they can do damage to him. I'm sure they could go. Maybe for team morale in the future, they could wait till Rubik's back. Be like, no, we do need you, man. Like, this is backdoor protection.
Radiant's top
I think Nuts has
tower
played
has
such a series that in such a set of 4 games that he doesn't really need the validation of his team at this point. You know what I mean?
Well, looks like Faces are gonna hope so.
Yeah. You're fine. You're doing great. We're gonna go
Yeah, you're
without
the best,
you,
bud.
instructions.
You're a crucial part of the team.
though. Absolutely. Don't worry about our. Oh my God. Well, that's
Radiant's top tower
that is a dead slaughter, and by the way, probably Megas. So
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
okay.
Radiant's
Stuff.
top barracks has
Yep.
fallen.
That's the Dire now have mega creeps, guys.
More shrines falling, and at what point do you make an attempt even without the slaughter? I guess you don't really have that much.
Oh, they still have global.
Yeah, they don't have their puck anymore. That ended again anticlimactically, I think.
Yes, quite. Yes. Once again, the Black No Mercy continues.
Radiant's
Well,
courier.
you gotta hand it to Faceless. They know how to win some Dota games.
No, they look great.
Yeah, they really.
Radiant's
I say
middle
Sice, the
tower has
clowning right
fallen.
away from the very beginning of this game, right till the end.
Radiant's middle tower is
Been
under
taunting
attack.
left, right, and center. He just like ran into their bounty area at the 0-minute mark and somehow lived. It was great. Some classic Faceless Dota.
Oh, Global. Not doing anything really at all. And
So many Lotus Orbs.
Black is just finishing off every single bit of this base. And now they finally decided it is time to finish the game. Good game.
Victory.
I thought I mean, they picked the silencer into the center, I suppose, but it was kind of a funny interaction with that too, where it could just like, you just Lotus yourself and then cast this Aghanim Scepter Centaur from across the map, and you totally negate all like with the damage reduction, everything to help out your team. It's just a pretty nice game there from Ice. But that is the end of Mr. Cat today. We got to get things rolling here.
Yeah, we really do. There's some setup happening behind me, so I'm not going to keep it for too long. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Make sure you stick around right here on Moonduck for elimination mode. It'll be the last day of the year.